Let's talk about getting to 15K on Amazon with KDP and the 6x9 journal. And to do that, let's go through the thought process of me when I'm doing research and how I come up with ideas. And then let's really focus in on what it is we're doing here with Amazon KDP, specifically low content books and publishing real books for real people. Because at the end of the day, keeping it simple, that is what we are in the business of. And of course, when I say that's what we're in the business of, we're in the business of first doing research and then taking that research and creating books. Today's research starts with a phrase that I read in an article, and it really got me to thinking about why people buy journals or books to write things down versus just using their phone to keep everything stored, which most of us actually do. There is an angle here, and that angle is to actually get rid of your phone, or as you see here on Amazon, ditch your phone. This is the concept. And you can see that this phrase got a 56 from the SPT keyword niche score. But in reality, what we're looking at here is ideas and just thinking about how we can create books that people want around this phrase. And that led me to this book, How to Break Up With Your Phone, the 30-Day Plan to Take Your Life Back. Of course, this is not a low content book. This is a book that is talking about how to break up with your phone, and it's directly related to the concept of ditching your phone or getting rid of your phone. And of course, for us as low content book publishers, this means creating or first doing the research and thinking about people that are reading this type of book that have this idea of ditching their phone. If they ditch their phone, what kind of book do they need? And what kind of book can we actually create for them that takes place of their phone? So the title of this book, How to Break Up With Your Phone, the 30-Day Plan to Take Back Your Life. The 30-Day Plan. Of course, now we're thinking planners, journals, 30 days. That led me over to Tangent Templates, where I go to just get a lot of ideas a lot of times, or to get actual interiors. And you can scroll down through here, and what we're looking at here, when we scroll down, we have your basic journal paper. Then we go through, we have notes. Then we have some more wide ruled paper here. Keep scrolling. And what we're going to see when we get down here, we have a habit tracker. This might be an option. We also have a weekly checklist by day, which is a table. Weekly checklist by day, which is boxes. Also goal checklist. Annual planner at a glance. 20-point checklist. Contacts, contact page, password tracker. Keep scrolling down. And then what you're going to see, and what really got me to thinking about this, the planner, is the dynamic templates. Of course, these are daily planners with different styles, as well as weekly planners. You could easily combine the daily planner and the weekly planner to easily create something that would allow someone to ditch their phone, to keep notes, and keep themselves organized on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. Because in reality, that's really what most people think of their phone as, is a way to keep themselves organized. But the point here is, when you look at the book that we saw, people need to ditch their phone because they're addicted to all the other things that are on their phone. And yes, this directly applies to creating low content books because, again, we create real books for real people, and it's just that simple. So I took the phrase ditch your phone to Google, and then I wanted to get deeper into this concept. So I scrolled down through here and I'm thinking, what could I find here about ditch your phone? Am I addicted to my phone quiz? Not really. Things to do to get off your phone. I want to ditch my phone and I want to get off my phone. And the whole concept for me as a book creator, as well as you as a book creator, is to create a notebook in the simplest form, a notebook or a journal to replace this phone. Now, the size of the phone, and of course, the phone could also be a tablet, right? We're talking digital device. So maybe as well as an iPad, just as much as the phone, because in reality, your phone and your iPad are typically connected in the same manner. So the thought process here is to ditch your phone, but can we actually replace this as far as sizes go? So back to Google, a notebook to write stuff in when I don't have my phone. And here we're just doing more research to get in the mind of the person that is looking to replace their phone. And this article caught my eye. Why little black books instead of phones and computers? This actually talks about Steve Jobs. And despite the fact that he was a pioneer of the digital world, he still believed in face-to-face meetings. And then, of course, in this article, it goes on to say The notebook has an immediate tactile advantage over phones. They aren't connected to the internet. It's intimate in a way computers aren't. A notebook has never interrupted me with a screen that says, "What's up?" This is what we're thinking now. We're thinking about getting people off their screens and actually creating a notebook that they can use versus their phone because they want to take notes, they want to write things down, maybe they want to brainstorm, maybe they want to create, and they don't want to be interrupted. This is what we're thinking about right now, and this is how we're going to get to that 15K by creating these types of books. Not just one book, not just a whole bunch of books, but a very targeted set of books. Back to how a notebook to write stuff in when I don't have my phone. Scroll down and take some time to really understand the mind or the reasons why people would want to use a notebook versus their phone. 7 brilliant reasons to carry a notebook with you. Now, this article isn't directly about ditching your phone, but it's 7 brilliant reasons, or these are the benefits that you're going to get when you actually ditch your phone. Disconnecting is good for the brain. You can use it for everything. Handwriting tops typos. Your memory is unreliable. Writing can be good for your mental health. You never know when inspiration will strike. And here is the one that I really liked, and a notebook will never run out of batteries. Everyone knows and understands the fact that when you're using your phone or your tablet and the battery gets low, you start freaking out and you're looking for your charger or a way to keep doing whatever it is you're doing on your phone. If you have a notebook doesn't need to be charged. This is an angle you could probably take, and using the most popular size or the most popular option of a notebook or a journal on Amazon, which is the 6x9, we are going to get where we want to be, and that is being able to create books and get those books in the hands of people that actually need them and want them, in this case, so they can ditch their phone. But the great thing about the phone is it is pocket sized, so let's actually look at Amazon and look at the options we have for a pocket sized notebook. So pocket sized notebook over at Amazon, of course, this is a 50 with the keyword niche score with the SPT Chrome extension, but there's a problem. If you come down here, you're going to see that the majority of these books are in the 5 to 7 inch range. Of course, that's not the end of what we're trying to accomplish here. Just understand that the term pocket may not be something that we can actually target, because the books that we create, specifically in this case, the most popular book, which according to Amazon, if you scroll down and you look at their trim sizes, the most common trim size for paperbacks in the US is the 6x9. When setting up your book, this is the default print option. If you go and you look at the other print options or the other trim sizes, you'll see that about the smallest we can get is 5.06 inches. Of course, that's by 7/8. 5 inches by 8 inches is about the smallest book that we can make. But again, the most popular book being the 6x9. So over at Amazon, journal 6x9 cute. Of course, you see here, the keyword niche score for this is a 9 and a red light. So we're not going to be creating journals or 6x9 journals using this keyword. But what we're going to be doing here is finding more inspiration around this ditch your phone idea. And the thing and the thought process here is people that have phones, typically when they have a phone, they do a little more customization than what I did with my phone, and they like to make it personalized. They like to have a cover that has a cool saying. They like to have a cover that identifies who they are as a person and sort of makes the phone part of them and their brand, their identity, just who they are. So when we're creating a journal, we want to make sure that we're thinking that same thought process. So therefore, over on Amazon, journal 6x9 cute is just simply here to give us an idea of the average price and the average BSR, as well as to scroll down through here and just simply look at these journals. Cute stripe composition, cheetah print, teddy bear journal, just a girl who loves pit bulls. Keep scrolling down, and you're going to see here some great books and some great ideas, some not with really great BSRs, others with BSRs that we can definitely use to reach the goal we're trying to reach. And again, a lot of these aren't paperbacks, but if you keep looking, you're going to find ideas like the one I have highlighted here. Actually, you can. 6x9 journal. It's a lined notebook of 120 pages with a BSR of 160,156. this is definitely a book that we can use for inspiration. Of course, again here, the idea is the journal 6x9 has an average BSR of 994,421 with an average price of $7.73. Head over to the tckpublishing.com BSR to sales calculator, put in that BSR, and you see here the sales per month are 5. Using the Tangent templates calculator to calculate royalties, 100 pages at a list price of $7.73 gets you a royalty of $2.49. We'll round up and say $2.50 times 5 equals $12.50 times 12 is $150. So if we were to make 100 6x9 journals, that would get us to $15,000. Again, we're not talking about just creating 100 journals for no reason. We are talking about creating real books for real people using the thought process that I just walked you through here, where we're taking the concept or the idea of ditching your phone and then thinking about what the phone means to somebody, customizing a journal, the most popular style of journal, the 6x9, and using a simple idea like the fact that my notebook that I'm going to create for the person that needs to write things down or needs to take a note or needs to be creative will never have to worry about running out of batteries in the notebook that I created for them that they're going to buy, because I create a cover that resonates with them and I create an interior that gives them exactly the space that they need to write down the exact things that they need to write down. And that's what this business is about. This business is about doing research and finding the books that people actually want. And of course, your job is to keep digging, and to do that, watch the video that you see on the screen right now. You're going to find a lot more ideas and have a lot more discoveries on your road to 15K using the KDP 6x9 journal. I'll see you in that video, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.